There is probably not a war veteran in the nation that need be reminded of the importance of Memorial Day. Sadly, the general public may need a gentle reminder. With over 1 million men and women who have lost their lives serving our country since the founding of this beautiful nation, we must be sure to honor and be proud of those who have made such a sacrifice. In order for future generations to understand and respect the true value in a service such as this, it must become the duty of each of us to instill in our youth an obligation to honor those who have selflessly made the greatest sacrifice possible. They gave their life. I believe that 150 years ago, those ladies in the Memorial Association recognized the importance of remembrance. I believe that far too often the nation takes for granted the freedoms that we have. We so often forget that these freedoms were paid for with the lives of others few of us may actually have even known. This is why Memorial Day is as important as it is, a day that fallen are collectively remembered on one special day. As I reflected on Memorial Day and just what I would like to share today, I couldn't help but reflect on how it became such an important holiday in my life. I can remember as a small child, my grandmother would pack up a bucket of soapy water and some scrub brushes. She'd send my sister, my cousins, and I off to the cemetery the week before Memorial Day. We had a mission to clean the headstones and prepare the gravesites for the upcoming holiday. At times, my cousins and I may have grumbled a bit, and may even have complained once or twice, but we always finished the job. I'll never forget when I was probably 8 or 9, maybe even 10, and I asked my grandma why she felt it was so important for us to complete such a task. Without hesitation, she sat down with me and explained to me the importance of Memorial Day. She first spoke with family members who had served in previous wars and those who were, at the time, actively serving in the military, and then led into the part of the discussion about those who were lost while serving and how we must continue to honor their memory. I remember that instead of sadness, she focused on the conversation on pride. I could have never guessed in that moment that I would someday be sharing that conversation with others, all of you, in hopes that it would encourage you to continue to instill in our youth the importance of commemorating those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. I knew then that I was the granddaughter of a veteran. I could not have predicted that I would later become the proud cousin, sister, wife, and friend of someone who had served or is currently serving this great nation. I also would have never dreamed that I would later attend the funeral of a soldier who had fallen. I have attended more than one, and each time I leave, I have a sense of sadness about me that is unexplainable. Many of you here sadly know exactly what I am speaking of. I wanted to provide comfort to their families, their friends, their fellow soldiers, yet I wasn't sure how. As a community, we must not only honor the fallen, but we must also be there for those who are left without their heroic loved one. Nobody will ever be able to replace their fallen heroes, especially in the eyes of their families. But we can offer shoulders to cry on, a listening ear, and assurance that their loved one's sacrifice will always be remembered. Long after the bombs stopped falling and the battlefield went to silence, there is still a spouse without their partner, a child without a parent, parents who will continue to grieve for their heroic sons and daughters that were taken way too early. We all may not know it, but there is also another family missing a loved one. When our service members were headed off to war, they weren't leaving their family behind. Not entirely, that is. They were heading off to war with a different family. You see, these men and women have paid the ultimate sacrifice. They have a loyalty that no other to their family, not only the ones that they leave behind, but their brothers and sisters in arms. They died while serving right next to those who love them just as you and I do, as their wife, sister, father, brother, friend, neighbor, child. We must remember to continue to support that family as well, the veterans of our great nation, as they continue to grieve their battle buddies. I left each funeral service with so many questions. I wanted answers that I did not have. I knew I wasn't alone as I heard others ask me why. Why did they choose to serve? Why did they feel such an obligation? Why would you willingly leave your family, your mom, your sibling, your children? I know I'm self-disclosing, but I also had many of these similar questions selfishly pass through my mind during times of deployment, when I was left alone with my children and handling difficult situations. No, these aren't my proudest moments, but I also know I'm not alone here today.